Midweek action, however. Kuzoba mnandi. So on the Magic Couch, I've invited Fat Joe back because now he feels like he's ready. He knows what he's talking about because he's next to one of the best goalkeepers in the whole world. Is it safe to call you one of the best goalkeepers in the whole world?
Yeah, one of.
One of.
I'll accept that.
Not the best.
Not the best.
Itumeleng Khune, welcome to the Magic Couch. Such a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
You have had a splendor, if not to say season so far. Back-to-back man of the match accolades. Itumeleng, me, I just want to ask because you're on the Magic Couch. Everyone's been wondering, what has been the change this season for yourself and for Kaizer Chiefs?
No, thank you very much for having me on the Magic Couch, and good evening to all the viewers at home. I think the hunger for success. And I've won so many individual accolades. I've won with the club, but I'm still hungry for more. I think, like they say, goalkeepers mature like wine. I think I'm at that peak now where I'm maturing more than before.
Is it nature, though, or is it something that you're doing to change? Are you approaching things differently? Is there a new secret that maybe you don't want to share with other players that you've discovered? Like what?
No, it's just hard work. Not only when I'm at Kaizer Chiefs Village, even during my spare time. I spend a lot of time at my backyard training. Even now, I'm from the gym. As we speak, I trained in the morning with the team, and now at 5, I needed to rush to Arena to have a session. So those are the things that keeps me going, that keeps me motivated, because I've been suffering from a lot of injuries lately. But in order for me to get those injuries, I have to make sure I stay fit, I eat healthy, and I look after my body because it's my investment.
You talked about being hungry for more. Itumeleng, when I was looking at your stats...
It's ridiculous, right?
Ridiculous.
This trophy room must be like, you must have 3 trophy rooms at home.
55 trophy rooms. It's ridiculous. And then the other day on SuperSport, I was actually watching the previous finals of the MTN 8. When I realized Itumeleng Khune has been with Kaizer Chiefs for so long.
13 years.
18 years with the senior side, 5 years with the development. I've spent my entire career at Chiefs, and like I said, that's where I want to retire.
Isn't it about retirement time now?
No.
I mean,
no ways. As long as I'm El Hadari and Buffon are still playing, I'm still young. I want to play until I'm 40 plus.
So you think you've got another 15 years in you?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Like I'm saying, I have to take care of this investment. Then it will carry me through.
Wow.
Itumeleng, help me with this quick.
Yes.
Liverpool, Manchester United, who's taking it this Saturday?
I'll give it to Man U.
Man U?
Yeah, Lukaku has been banging those goals, and Dire has been keeping clean sheets at the back. So if you have your top striker scoring goals, your top keeper keeping clean sheets, you're bound to win the match.
Please have a chat with Rob in England and remind him why it's going to be like this. So, like I said, we do have Rob, who's not here this evening. So Rob is out in the United Kingdom. Hello, Robbie Rabinia. How are you doing?
Robbie! Who's that character on the Magic Couch?
Oh, that's Itumeleng.
No.
You don't recognize him.
Who's the other character?
That's Mr. Fat Joe.
I'm here. I'm trying, man. I tried to take your job. They said no.
Good evening. Doing well, guys. We're loving it. We're loving it. We're watching you guys here from Liverpool. Just right next to where the big game is going to be taking place. You know, we've been listening to all sorts of banter that's been going on here. As you know, that with a game like this and the magnitude of the game as well, it's one of the most watched games. You know, I was actually looking at it earlier today. And Fat Joe, you won't believe this, 900 million people in over 200 countries actually sit and watch this game. It's the most watched club game in the world. And I know that Itumeleng Khune, you were talking about the goalkeepers as well. And I wanted to ask you, between Simon Winyele as well as the hair, who for you has become the most consistent goalkeeper?
Good evening, Rob. That's a difficult question.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. I think they've got similarities. And by saying that, Minole is not a great shot stopper, but when it comes to penalties, he excels. And then Dire, obviously the distribution and shot stopping, he's top class.
Now, he's going to be facing a guy like Romelu Lukaku, who in 7 games has managed to score 7 goals. And that's a remarkable record that you've had. And I don't know, what advice would you have, though? Because you look at a guy like Klein is not there for Liverpool. And we've seen Klein do so well at right back that it really exposes the defense in such a way that one wonders then how strong a defense are they going to put out there with Jurgen Klopp. And obviously, when you look at Mourinho's record against Jurgen Klopp again, it's not that good.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And they don't even have Sadio Mane, who's been scoring goals for them. So it's going to be difficult for Liverpool. Romelu Lukaku is on fire. 7 goals in 7 games. And obviously, I'm looking forward to him getting more goals this Saturday.
Do you want to share with Fat Joe, though, what is it that you've been doing so well? Because I know Fat Joe loves football, but it's sort of this undercover, it's this undercover human being.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if you want to share with him. I think both of you have done so well, and I'm a fan of both of your work. Yes. And I think, Fat Joe, you and I had a meeting about a month ago, and Itu, I see him regularly on the football field. Is that there's acknowledgement about longevity. You know, you guys have been doing what you do for quite a while, but here we are in 2017, still being at the peak of what you do. Maybe I'll start with you, Joe. You know, people that are watching right now are saying it's not only just about sports, it's about what it is that you do in your profession.
Well, you know, I train every day, and I try to watch what I eat, and unlike him, I can eat whatever I want. Oh my goodness! But I guess consistency and focus and seriousness. Like I take what I do very seriously. So I mean, clearly, and it must be difficult for your personal life as well because you sacrifice so much for your goals, more so than the average person. You know, you obviously can't go out, you can't socialize as much, you can't eat, I'm sure you don't drink, et cetera, et cetera. So it's such a big sacrifice. And then the games and the away games, so it must be tough on your personal life, your family, your friends, but it's a sacrifice you're willing to make.
Definitely, and I stay with my siblings. Yeah. And they are the driving force behind my career. Right. They are supporting me in every step of the way. They always come to my matches, whether home or away. And everything I do it for the family because they've moved mountains to make sure that they support me in everything I want to achieve. And hence, I'm in my happy place. Whenever I'm on the field, I'm passionate about what I do. Wow. And hence I show the passion. Even when we score a goal, it feels like I'm the one who scored that goal. Because I will always look up and say, God is great.
Oh, wow.
I give everything on the field. And I'm happy that I'm able to touch so many lives out there. And for those people who always cheer me out, who always send me positive feedback about my game, they make me grow each and every day.
Rob, I want to ask you this. How do you feel when you bump into people who are not willing to make those sacrifices and they're not successful, and yet they think it's that easy? Yeah. Or they wonder why they're not succeeding or they don't have longevity?
Most of the time, I meet people and they would ask me for stuff and they say, I get it for free. There's nothing for free in this world. You have to work your socks off. Yeah. Like I'm sponsored by Nike and people will just come and say, give me a pair of Takis, give me a pair of gloves.
Now,
you're getting them for free. And there's nothing for free, but I always feel for them and I know how it feels like. I was once in their shoes. Yeah. And yes, I worked hard to be where I am, but not everyone, I mean, those opportunities will present themselves. You know?
Itumeleng, this pen is for free. This mug is for free. No, I got it from Rob. Rob, just remind us exactly what are you doing in Liverpool this weekend except for watching the game and walking alone?
Walking alone is not part of the business. As you know, when it comes to just before the game, they will be singing that much vaunted anthem at Anfield as well. Now, we here with our partners at Discovery, and we are going to be going across to Liverpool and also the Liverpool ladies tomorrow to chat to them and also chat to Robbie Fowler, who's a Liverpool legend of many, many years and achieved a great deal personally from his involvement with Liverpool through a sterling career. So we will go through the Anfield Stadium, go walk about with him, and he'll just tell us a little bit of the history of the field, what it is that he achieved playing there. And then we'll go across to watch the ladies perform because they've been doing exceptionally well. And then we're going to go across to London then on Sunday. Also, you know, there's a partnership between Discovery and Arsenal. So I'll get a chance to chat to Bellerin. I'll get a chance to chat to Thea Walcott and get a check as well, just to get their thoughts on a number of issues. You were talking about the big game. Let me just quickly tell you, though, before I hand back to you guys, that the newspapers have been going to town. I mean, I've got a couple of the newspapers here with me that I decided to pick up. Just to show you, just to give you an example of how people are looking forward to this game here. I mean, here is the Sport. I mean, they're talking about bore off Jose. And if you remember the last time out, there is Jurgen Klopp on the right and Jose Mourinho. So basically what this story is about going is John Aldridge, the former player of Liverpool, just telling everybody that if Man United are coming to park the bus, that really bores him to sleep, and they shouldn't come there and park the bus. So the other one here, which is the Echo. Now the Echo is also highlighting the importance of this game here. I don't know how much of this you can see. I'll just try and bring it a little bit closer here. So it just says bus stoppers. So this is Kenny Dalglish. Kenny Dalglish is also one of the former players and also former coach of Liverpool. He also talks about that the tactics that Mourinho will be bringing will be defensive, but he's very impressed with the Mo Salah. Now, Mo Salah, you and I know what a great job he did over the weekend in trying to get Egypt through to the World Cup, and he succeeded with scoring the goals. And obviously, Sun Sport, you know, wherever you go, there's going to be a sun of some sort.
Somewhere.
So here is Sun. 5 years. So that is just an extension of Jose Mourinho's contract potentially at Manchester United, where he'll be earning a lovely £65 million.
Wow.
Joe.
Why are you saying me now? What do you...
Rob.
I know you like the money.
That is true. That is true.
Who doesn't?
Well, Rob.
Can I want to ask you, Itumeleng, I know we're going to talk about Senegal as well, but I wanted to ask you, what do you think it is?
Can I interject? And
sure.
Say bye to poor Rob. Who's
I wanted Robert to be in on this.
You wanted Rob to be in
Rob.
on this? Okay, holla.
I wanted to ask you, is there, for you, like we're talking
Number
about...
one goalkeeper.
Exactly. We're talking about...
Enjoy England.
This big derby happening, obviously, in the UK. Is there a reason why, I know you'll be black and yellow for life, I know, but I'm just saying, is there a reason why you haven't pursued or you haven't ended up playing overseas? Is that something that in the back of your mind you wish you would have done? Is it that you're getting too much money here?
No.
Like,
it's every player's dream to play overseas, but a lot of clubs prefer tall keepers. I'm not tall. I'm 1.83.
Get out of here.
And I can jump higher than the taller goalkeepers than me. So it's just that I don't know what's been happening, but for now, I'm fully committed to Kaizer Chiefs, and I'll continue doing my best for the club as long as I'm still in gold and black.
There you go, man.
Well, I've been waiting to say this for a very long time. Rob, will get final comments from you after the break. TNL continues after this. Of course, we do have Nduduzo Makatini closing off the show. Fat Joe and Itumeleng Khune do send those tweets, hashtag SSTNL, @TheRealFatJoe, @Tatomyeng. And if you can find Khune, tweet him too.
There you go.